Today I'm going to read a book named Clue School, The Case of Missing Cat.
Can you read together today? Did you find? Let's start. You're first.
Most schools teach reading, writing, and arithmetic. The Clue School teaches all that and much more. Here students learn how to hunt for clues, dust for fingerprints, and everything else that you need to know to become a detective. How the Clue School kids solve their last case.
Where's Mr. E? The Clue School kids wondered as they entered crime class one rainy afternoon. He's late, Artie said. We're supposed to have a test today, Wendy added. Hardy looked hopeful. Maybe he won't get here in time to give it to us.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hardy, Mr. E said as he strode into the room. But your test starts right now. Tell me, have you noticed anything unusual about the classroom today?
The students looked around. It looks the same to me, Artie said. Marlo wandered around. The desk looked the same. The chalkboard looked the same. So does the bookshelf. I know the windowsill, Sam pointed out. Agatha's missing.
Agatha, a fat black cat, was the school mascot. She always spent the morning napping under Miss Lee's desk and the afternoon snoozing on Mr. E's windowsill. But at the moment, the windowsill was empty.
Mystery solved, Hardy said. Did we pass the test? Not quite yet, Mr. E said. That was just part 1. Part 2, find the cat. With a wink, he hurried out of the room, leaving the kids alone. Oh no, Altie moaned. That cat could be anywhere. Not quiet, Sandra said logically. Sandra was always very logical. Agatha hated getting wet. Remember? She would never leave the school on a rainy day. Great, so let's search the school, Hardy said.
Wait, Wendy said as Hardy rushed toward the classroom door. This is supposed to be just test. We need to do this right, just like we've learned in class. We need to find subject and question them.
Good point, Susie said. First, we should search for clues at the scene of the crime. That's right here, she pointed to the windowsill. The students looked around carefully.
Aha! Stan cried after a moment. This looks like a clue. He pointed to a sand-flat but muddy footprint on the floor near the windowsill. The prints led straight out the classroom door. Let's follow them, Wendy cried.
The footprints led all the way to the school library. Maybe someone in there kidnapped Agatha, Hardy whispered. It couldn't be those kids, Susie said. Their feet are too small. Feet is very small. And it couldn't be Arnold, the librarian. His feet are too big, Wendy added. I think he's Arnold. The footprints were made by women's shoes.
Let's question Arnold anyway, Sam suggested. Maybe he saw something unusual. And Agatha is missing, Arnold said. When we heard the news, haven't seen her. Any woman been here this afternoon? Wendy asked him.
Arnold scratched his head. Only two I can think of, he said. Clara, the custodian, came through with her cleaning cart, and Mrs. Reed came through carrying a big empty box. Clara might have stuck Agatha in her cleaning cart, Marlowe suggested.
She hates that. He hates the way Agatha sits on her nice clean floor. Or Miss Reed could have carried Agatha through in her box. Sandra added. Why? Sam asked. Miss Reed loved Agatha. Hardy shrugged. I don't know. But we should split up and question both of them.
Half the kids went to track down Clara. They spotted her pushing her cleaning cart. Look, Sandra whispered. Her shoes are muddy and she's all wet. That's not all, Hardy whispered back. Her clothes are covered in black fur. We've solved the mystery, Artie cried. Let's go tell Mr. Lee.
Just then, the kids heard barking. A moment later, a large black dog burst into the hall. By the end of its leash, it was pulling Dr. Mason, one of school's finest teachers.
Thank you for working Baskerville for me just now, Clara. Dr. Mayhem said breathlessly. I think he worked out a lot of his extra energy. Baskerville jumped up, his name's Baskerville, jumped up at slobbery all over Clara.
At the moment, the other half of class was still stretching for Miss Reed. I wonder where she could be, Sam said. Anne had checked her classroom.
No, you're.
They had checked the
Teacher lounge.
lounge.
There was no sign of her in either place. Look, Marlowe cried, pointed through the glass doors of the front office. Isn't that her raincoat in there?
Have you seen Miss Reed? Wendy asked the school's scratchily Penny. Penny shook her head. I just got her here myself. Marlowe was examining the coat. Look, she cried. This coat is covered with black fur. That's Miss Reed's coat. Penny commented. So she must be around here somewhere. She wouldn't dare leave the building without it. It's raining cats and dogs. Now there. Right, Sam added, pointing at the floor. She especially wouldn't leave without her shoes.
Meanwhile, the first group was quite questioning Clara. At least, they were trying to question her. Baskerville kept barking and licking their face. Sorry, kids, I won't be bringing Baskerville back here, Dr. Mayhem assured them. Not after the way he chased poor Agatha. Hardy gasped. Did you say Agatha?
Clara scolded. That cat, she muttered. Even her name makes me want to sneeze. Did Baskerville chase her to a hidden place somewhere? Sandra asked. I'm afraid not. Dr. Mason shook his head sadly. He chased her right across across the kitchen stove back to Mr. E's classroom. Bernard piled a bit of the stuff, poor thing.
The second group walked down the hall. Do you hear barking? Marrose asked. Never mind that, Sam said excitedly. There's Mrs. Lidd. The teacher was coming out of the nurse's office. Both her arms were dotted with bandage, and the kids could see scratched on her face. Hello, kids, she said cheerfully. Wendy frowned. Those looked a lot like cat scratches, but there was still no sign of Agatha. And why would Mrs. Lidd want to kidnap Agatha anyway?
A few minutes later, the whole class was back in Mr. E's classroom. Did you pass the test? The teacher asked. We think so, Hordy answered for all of them.
It was a tricky one. We know Agatha wouldn't leave the school by herself on a rainy day. That means someone must have taken her somewhere. Wendy nodded. Our best clue was a set of muddy footprints, but we couldn't figure out why anyone would want to take Agatha.
Until we figured out there is one place the cat hates going. Even more than it hates going out in the rain. Sam finished. And we're planning to visit her there right after school. The cool school kids have solved their other mystery. Can you track down the missing cat?
The cool school kids have solved another mystery. Can you track down the missing cat? Solution. The cat was at the vet. Oh yeah? Get well soon. Agatha, get well soon.
Bye. Today I read to us. I like it and I was reading with you. Bye bye. Bye.